Just Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. We just won game one in overtime. Fuck yeah. Anyway, continuing on with the NHL Awards. And here's the second of the two they dropped today, which means I have, well, they're dropping 9, a couple more to go. Of course, they're releasing them later in the day, so I don't get this till later in the day. And you give me so many time to think about it, but here we are. I've given it some thought. And I'm going to try and predict who I think is winning this year's Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. And really, the nominee class is nothing short of amazing. But I think this one is pretty predictable. I think this one's pretty open and shut. So let's talk about it. So very briefly, the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy is awarded annually to the player voted best to combine sportsmanship, gentlemanly conduct, and ability as voted on by the Professional Hockey Writers Association, and will be awarded on June 26th. So basically, most gentlemanly player. And again, I said this in the last video, if this were awarded statistically, we had our winner already, but because it's a vote, they like to keep it interesting. And like I said, this year's nominee class, 3 solid names. I guarantee you that. The 2 of them might be the hardest to pick from, but I think you can narrow it down pretty quickly. So let's go over their nominees. So first you got Anze Kopitar, who led the Kings with 74 points in 82 games. So nearly a point per game status, with a plus 20 rating and only taken 2 minor penalties all season long. So 4 penalty minutes, essentially, in 82 games. Now, while this will be Kopitar's 3rd nomination, having already won the Byng in 2016, if Kopitar wins, it would be the 7th Lady Byng in Kings history amongst 4 players, including Kopitar. So he wouldn't be the first 2-time winner, but he would be in a pretty good company if he was to win it a second time. Your other finalists: Jack Hughes out of New Jersey led the Devils in scoring with 99 points, which, if you can believe, is a team record in 78 games. 43 of those points were goals, while finishing the season with 3 minor penalties, so 6 penalty minutes. If Hughes wins, it would be his first, obviously, as well as the first for the New Jersey Devils. Their only other time being nominated for the Lady Byng Trophy was in 2009. This team has never won a Lady Byng. And your other finalist, Braden Point, who led the Tampa Bay Lightning with 51 goals and was second on the team in points with 95 points in 82 games while collecting 7 penalty minutes. Now, if Point were to win this award, it will be his first Lady Byng Trophy and the 3rd Lady Byng Trophy for the Tampa Bay Lightning, their first since 2013. So here's my pick for this year's Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. So while I do think that this year's Lady Byng class is pretty solid, I don't think it's going to go to Kopitar. I mean, that's not a knock on Kopitar's skill at all. I just think, given the other 2 nominees between Hughes and Point, it makes a solid case for one of the 2, and the hardest part is picking the one of the 2. You know, do you go with the guy who's got 99 points, or do you go with the guy who had 51 goals, which means more goals or points? Ultimately, I think it'll boil down to Hughes is going to be the face of New Jersey for some time, and he's probably going to be a superstar at some point. No pun intended. So why not give him some hardware now? That way, it gives him the drive to earn more. And the way Jersey's going, you never know how far their limit is. I mean, ultimately, the sky's the limit, but are they content with that? But either way, Jack Hughes, I think, is coming out with this year's Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. That's my pick, and you can take that one to Vegas, if you're so inclined. Let me know who you think walks away with this year's Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. It's not a bunch of hockey shows. Well, thank you for tuning in. Don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've tuned in to this point. that's a great thing. I mean, really, I can't explain how much of a great thing that is. It really is. But either way, just know it's appreciated. So if you've made it this far, you want to say hi, you dig what I'm doing, that like button's right there. That red button that says subscribe all over it. If you haven't done so by now, let's hold you back. Come on. It'll make you feel good. We're going for 250. So let's make that happen. Social I never use. It's in the description down below. Let's move forward. Another set of award finalists will drop in the next 2 weeks. It'll be one per day till next Friday, excluding next Monday, because next Monday is the draft lottery. But either way, when they come out, I'll have a prediction for it. But in the meantime, in between time, be looking forward to some Trev. Later.